Stuart, a massive win. How does that one feel?
Listen, it's a good feel, Scott. Anytime you win a game of football, it's especially nice when you've been on the run that we've found ourselves on. You guys know how hard we work to try and rectify that and to try and change that. But I was especially pleased by how we started the game today. I thought we created several chances, could have been ahead before we scored our first goal, with a few chances after that. And I just think that it probably just encapsulates the desire and the sort of willingness from us all to try and achieve at this football club, to try and win games of football, to try and start to take ourselves up the league. I know it's only one game, but dramatically that starts to look a little bit different, the league table, and having found ourselves in the position that we did, I think, as I've always said, was testament to our start, but we had to try and find that again somewhere. It was different today, it was different, I acknowledge that, in terms of us playing with three strikers and trying to play into those areas as quick as we possibly could, but that was what I felt was right for this game, and obviously from my side of things, the most important thing for myself, the staff, the players and the supporters coming away from here today was that we got that 3 points, we got that victory, and give ourselves a chance to try and move forward. It's been a challenging time for us all, of course it has, but I thought a lot of people stood up to the plate today and got what was a massive 3 points.
It has been a long time since we last won a game. Do you think that today lifts a little bit of pressure off your shoulders and the players going into Hibs on Tuesday night? No,
I think I've said to you all along that I'm fine with the pressure. I'm absolutely at peace with the pressure. I know the pressure that comes at this football club. I genuinely do. I know the pressure that comes when we had such a fine start to kind of my reign at the club as well. But I've just said it to the players there, Scott, that the one thing we don't do is walk out that dressing room tonight and think that we've achieved anything and we've done anything. We've not. We've one more game before the split, but I see it as one more opportunity to turn in a performance and try and amass some more points, which makes that break feel just a little bit better. And what it starts to do is put you on the front foot and starts to give you a chance to build something. You can see that again we're short in numbers today. We pick up a few injuries, and that makes it even more challenging for Tuesday. But we have to get together again and make sure that we come up with a game plan that makes us really competitive going to a tough venue, but give ourselves a chance in this transfer window to see if we can try and add a little bit of strength and a wee bit more in the way of numbers to try and give a little bit of help and support to the guys that are already here.
A number of impressive performances today, but I think we need to highlight Theo Bair. Just how impressed were you by him, particularly in that first half?
Scott, I'm going to say that, I told you so, but I've watched the guy train the last couple of days. I've watched how he's put himself out there. I've seen his quality, hitting the back of the net in training, and sometimes we speak about it. It's a really simple factor. Sometimes you pick your team based on what you show in training. That's an opportunity to try and impress, and I've been especially pleased with him the last couple of days in working towards this game. But for him, I've always believed he's got all the traits to be a success in this league and be a guy that's a major handful, a major threat, and I think that the second goal probably just encapsulates what I think we all do here, staff and the players believe that Big Theo can produce. It's an unbelievable piece of composure to not only take the defender out of it but to lift it over the top of the goalkeeper. But again, from Theo's point of view, this has to give him great confidence. I feel as if he's a guy at times, without going into too much detail, that's much maligned and can get more criticism than others, but I hope this does the world of good for his confidence, and I think he showed people today, especially in the first 45 minutes, how much a threat he can be, and I'm delighted for him, but I know sitting in there that the big fella's delighted for his teammates in the football club that we've managed to get what we came after today, which was the win.
The result's very positive, but we did see Shane Blaine and Ollie Shaw coming off. Were they enforced changes?
Yeah, Shane was at half time, Scott. He'd felt something in his hamstring in the first 45 minutes. He had to come off at half time. Tried to play through it for sort of 5-10 minutes as well, and then Ollie, just hearing this near side in front of us, just felt something in his hamstring as well. So we know it's been a tough time with the games, the travel and everything else, so sometimes that comes into the equation. We found it difficult with injuries, we all know that, I'm stating the obvious, but these two guys probably go into the doubt category, I would suggest, for Tuesday. But again, I see it very, very simply that's another opportunity for other players to potentially step in and go and try and emulate what these guys done for the period of time they were on the pitch today.
And just finally, Stuart, Hibernian next for us, a very quick turnaround. How do you see that game playing out?
Yeah, we'll get up the road tonight, Scott. We'll go home saying that to the players, we must rest, we must recover. It is a really quick turnaround in this hectic spell. And then I think from our side of things, we're back in here training tomorrow and making sure that we've got our eyes on what becomes another important game for us, another opportunity for people to impress and go and try and showcase what they have. So from my side of things, Christmas and New Year sort of comes on hold for us. We know know that the most important thing for us at this point was to try and break the cycle that we were in. So very much for us, Hogmanay, New Year's Day doesn't really become a consideration. Everything is all eyes on getting to Easter Road on Tuesday and trying to see if we can build on what we've done here today.
Thanks for your time, Stuart. Well done.
Thank you.